Hello. I am not in my car today, so hopefully we do not lose reception. I do have a bunch of people at my house, so it might be a little loud. I snuck away to the bedroom to eat my lunch really quickly and talk with you guys. So it might be a little loud. I had our teenage girls over. We have a teenage daughter. And then I do a Bible study with her and her friends, and they're out of school today. I don't know why. Holiday maybe? So we did Bible study. We did Bible study this morning for that. I made them brunch. If you watch my short video today, I was making them brunch for Bible study. My phone's at 20%. I didn't even think about charging it. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yes. You like my house. We built our house specifically to fill with kids or to fill with people. So I love having all the girls over for Bible study. So I love the loud, but it is loud. I'm eating really quickly. I just have a salad, and then we had like HelloFresh. It feels like morning, it's afternoon. It's 12:50 here in Missouri. We had HelloFresh last night. I buy 3 meals for 2 people of HelloFresh throughout the week. Our kids are really picky, so they don't eat it. But Luke and I will always like divide each meal into 4. So we'll have half of a half at dinner, and then we each have some for lunch. So this is my portion of lunch. It's like Italian chicken. I don't have any, we ate all the chicken last night, but this is like Italian, some kind of Italian chicken with spaghetti and zucchini. I'll have to see what it was called. Minnesota was really good. I think it went really well. She said that it did. It's really hard, I think, because, you know, it's like you're living your life, and then Luke and I come plowing in and just start going through stuff. Like, that's really overwhelming for anybody. So I'm always like, and we have to be quick. Like, we only have like 5 hours to work. So I always feel like that can be overwhelming for anyone. It's tough. But she said that she really appreciated it. We give her lots of goodies. She like knows, you know, like her game plan moving forward. I'll have to get that video put together though. It looks way different. First time catching your live. Yay, I'm glad that it helped you. Yeah, I was a little apprehensive to post the long form video that I did today because I never like to like post a problem without a solution, but I felt like it was really important that we just spent the time kind of ruminating on clutter and what it really does to us. I felt like that was really helpful. And then we can always make a video on the solutions, but I really wanted to focus on the problem. 6 a.m. in Australia. So I asked Google, like, what time would be the best time to go live so that, you know, people in the US could see it, people in the UK, you know, I've got friends in Australia, Canada, Italy, you know, like what time works best. And so it gave me like 2 different times, and one was right now, and this was like best for the UK and the US. And then it gave me another time that I'm going to go live. I posted it on my page, but it's like on Thursday, it's like an evening time. And that was the best time for people in the US and people in Australia. So hopefully you catch it. Yes. Yeah. People ask me all the time. She said that's what we want when we build our house, especially with aging parents. People ask me all the time, like, why is your house so big if you don't own very much stuff? And I'm like, hello, to fill with people, of course. Like, why else would you build a house, you know? To fill with people. We are very big on fellowship. You know, that's very important to us as Christians. We want to accept everyone. This is not our house. This is God's house. It's merely, we're just stewards of it. Like, we're just watching over it for a time. So for the time that we're watching over the house, everyone's welcome. We like to invite lots of people in, lots of kids. 150 in Georgia. That looks good. Yeah, it is really good. I'll try to post the link for you guys. Man, I wish I could remember what they call this one. It's probably just like Italian spaghetti, chicken and spaghetti or something, but it's really good. It's got zucchini. Hello, everybody. Hi from Germany. Oh, that was another one. I also asked Google, like I included Germany, like Germany. Melissa. Overwhelming but helpful. Yes, definitely. Oklahoma. Do I have any pets? I don't. We lost our house in 2023 in on March 23rd, 2023. Um, we lost our house and we lost all four of our pets. It was really hard. I was at work and the kids were at school and my husband was home alone doing some plumbing in the bathroom. He works from home. And he just said that the fire alarm was going off and he didn't know why. And the last place he checked was the garage, and that's where it was. And so when he opened the door, like all the smoke came in. I don't know if you know how like a fire actually works, but it was like a vacuum and it just filled the house so quickly. And he lost his bearings almost instantly. And so he kind of crawled around on the floor to find doors, and he opened any doors that he could find. And he hollered, but like all the pets were scared because of the sound, I think. So unfortunately we lost him. So I don't have any pets. It's kind of an issue for me. I just don't feel that I could, like, I don't know if I could safely provide for a pet, and I don't know if I have any room in my heart for another pet. So didn't mean to make everybody sad, but that's why I don't have pets anymore. Detroit, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I'm a comfort creator for you. I love that. That's exactly what I want to be. Timing is perfect. You're moving from a full condo to a single bedroom. That's great. I always say, and people think it's a privileged stance. I don't care. The less you own, the less there is to maintain. I have a big house right now, but it's overwhelming to take care of. I am counting down the days until Luke and I can move into just like a single little 1-bedroom, maybe 2-bedroom house like that. That's where we want to be. My issue is that my house looks minimal until you open a closet and see 90% of my cabinets. Yeah. So what you have going is really great because it's good for your brain. If you don't see the clutter, you're able to relax a lot more. And then you can just slowly chip away at the areas that people don't see, right? Like you can, just focus on open up one cabinet door and then just focus on that one cabinet for an afternoon and then close the door and then, move on to something else later. As long as you're not digging everything out and creating a mess like in your main living area, you'll be fine. Yes, fellowship and family, both super important. I was always, especially when I was an atheist, I was always very anti-people. Social anxiety was like the worst. I'm working through that, but I didn't want to be around people or anything like that. Always made me uncomfortable. Since I've embraced my faith, I've embraced community a lot more. And I understand now how vital it is now that I'm forcing myself to be immersed in it, if that makes sense. Hi from Texas, Norman, Oklahoma. Hi. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was really hard to lose our pets. For anybody wanting to know, their names were Bear, Blue, Breezy, and Baby. The baby was a cat and the rest were dogs. Yeah, this is God's house. We're just stewards. We don't have like a possessive like feeling to our house. Like our house doesn't define us. It doesn't it's not a signal of wealth. It's not a signal of success. It's merely just a place where people can gather because it's God's house. We just try our best to take care of it, but it's God's house and we're just taking care of it for him. It won't be our house forever. It'll be someone else's. God will give it to someone else at some point. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Melissa. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard with pets because they do feel like a member of the family. You have 5 people in a 3-bedroom house with 2 dogs. Okay, the dogs, as someone that used to own pets, I know the dogs take up space. Even little dogs seem to take up space. I don't know what it is, but it's hard when you have pets. Slow due to health and having a highly special needs child. So you definitely need to keep your brain as low maintenance as possible. That video I posted recently where I talked about all the ping, 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 that the clutter does to your brain. Yeah, you have to keep that at bay if you can. Oops, I lost where I was. A 10-minute clean each evening. Perfect. That's amazing. Your faith is really inspiring. Your recent video on protecting your home from the enemy was profound. Thank you. Yeah, I get some hate for stuff like that, but God gave me the platform and I only use it to glorify him and to encourage other people, bring people to Jesus. I recently did my kids' room. 1 by 1 is my focus, but it feels so much better, even for their playtime, also for cleanup. So yes, so one thing I talked to the lady whose house I went and decluttered this weekend, one thing I told her was that, we don't realize as parents how much it affects our kids. And our kids don't realize it, right? Because a child's brain is not fully developed until they're 25. So a child might think they're fine, but really that clutter, that overwhelming stimuli is so much for their little brains to handle. That's why they tend to dump. You see kids dump. It's because their attention, they just can't seem to keep it focused. You ever seen Montessori toys or any toys that are really basic, not a lot of colors, not a lot of like things going on, not a lot of lights? That's because a child's brain just cannot handle things like that. They don't learn to focus if their brain's constantly being pulled in different directions. So it's really important for our children's mental health that we make improvements. I dig it all out and then I want to cry because I end up with pain and I'm overwhelmed. Okay, Melissa, what you want to do, okay, is grab a handful of whatever it is, sit down. I always sit down. I sit down all the time. Sit down at the counter, at the table, on the floor, whatever's best for you. Just go through that one little stack, okay? Maybe it takes you 10 minutes. You've got your stacks. Then as you get up, take the stacks directly where they go. Trash, donate, a different drawer, all right? That's what you need to do. But go really slow. Don't overdo it, okay? Seattle, hello. That's okay. San Diego, hi everybody. Kansas, oh, thank you. Yes, yes, our pets, we think about them often. We named Blue for the St. Louis Blues because we're in Missouri. Bear, we named him Bear because he was like really little and runty. We thought it was funny. Baby, I think we let the kids name Baby. I don't remember why we picked Baby. And Breezy, our daughter picked Breezy. Yes, best way to think of your home, it's a gift. It's not ours, it's God's. Wisconsin, South California. Oh, okay, yeah, if your dogs are big like that, they are definitely taking up, they're probably taking up more space than the people are. Thank you so much, Renee. Yes, Husky German Shepherd. Yay, Melissa, hi, Melissa. I'm so grateful you're here. Melissa is a member and she comments on everything. Melissa, I love you so much. I love you all. But I'm calling out Melissa. Thank you for sharing God's love. Absolutely, amen. Thank you so much, Jessica. Kenna. Yay! All right, go follow Kenna's YouTube channel. Melissa, you started decluttering your closet. Is it done? Finally, after seven months of wanting to get it done and you're just starting? Good for you. Go for it. Have you always been taught about how to steward your home growing up? Recent development. I didn't grow up believing in God, and my parents didn't. I knew my dad was a Christian. I don't know about my mom. They definitely didn't. Yeah, I don't really know how to say it. Religion wasn't a thing. Faith wasn't a thing. Your possessions were your possessions. So we were very consumer-driven people. No, the way I look at my house now is completely dependent upon my relationship with Jesus. It's just something I've picked up as I learn more about Jesus. How would you suggest you manage finishing a remodel where the places things are going are not in place yet, scattered? Yeah, I would probably box it. I would box it, like bathroom's got a box, laundry room's got a box it all. Only keep out what you have to keep out, right? Kind of pretend you're living in an RV for the time being. You've got like one pan, a couple dishes, like keep it really minimal for the time being. Yes, I saw they were even playing with their toys. So Christmas brought new toys and I told them, you're not buying anything for at least a few months. Yeah. And if you do toy rotation, like I recommend, every day feels like Christmas when you get out new toys, right? I knew it was too much for a child and a teenager in a messy, filthy home. Now I'm handling my mom's estate due to her death, and it's a hoarder's home. Gosh, that's difficult. I wonder if, you know, there's a company you could hire to help you with that. That would be really hard. Cold Florida. Yeah, my husband said it was like record lows there right now or something. My husband's grandparents lived part-time in Florida, or they lived part-time in Florida, then they moved to Florida. So I know that's not typical for that. Keep glorifying God. Okay, Aaron, I pray that you have a great appointment, and I will see you later. I have 4 sets of cabinets in the hallway. I've used it for homeschool supplies, art supplies, games. I'd love to turn it into a linen closet. Ooh. So I don't have a linen closet. And if you've seen, what video was that, guys, where I talked about how I don't think you should have a linen closet? I don't have, like, the extra toilet paper, it gets stored on the toilet. Like, I just buy a pack of toilet paper, and then every toilet has like 4 rolls on top of the tank, and then the 1 roll. We don't buy in bulk here. We don't have an overstock of supplies. We shop weekly on purpose to be able to maintain what we have and not get overwhelmed and lose track of what we have. So I don't have a linen closet. Progress over perfection always. Having a hard time making room. Remember to ask yourself, can I live without it? Don't ask, do I need it? Because you could find a need for everything. I talked about it in a recent video. I think it was called Decluttering for Moms or something. When you ask yourself, can I live without it? You change the burden. Originally, the burden is on you to find a space for it. When you change the question and say, can I live without it? The burden is flipped. No longer is it you, it's the item. The item has to prove to you why it deserves to stay in your home. So when you ask, can I live without it? That extra spatula, that toaster, whatever it is, it has to prove to you, yes, I'm useful. Yes, you can find a space for me. Remember my method, my SUM method, S-U-M. S is for space. Do I have space for it? U, do I use it? M, can I maintain it? S-U-M. So you have a salad bowl. A salad bowl is something you're using 3 times a year when you have a big gathering. Otherwise, you know, people just come and pull their own lettuce, get their own salad, whatever. So do I have a space for it? Yeah, it fits in my cabinet. Am I using it? 3 times a year. Okay, 3 times a year. So compare that to any other object. No, we're not using it. M, can I maintain it? It just sits in the cabinet, so there's not really much maintenance. Okay, so you can't maintain it. Otherwise, you'd be pulling it out of the cabinet, oiling it, whatever. So in that case, the salad bowl would go, okay? So just ask yourself S-U-M. I just commented in the video you uploaded today. Okay, you need help decluttering, and you declutter frequently with 12 kids, pregnant, homeschool, it gets chaotic. Okay. Jess, let me work on a video for you, or at least a private message for you, something. I'll think on it. Like I said, guys, here, this is my schedule for today. All right, I'm booked from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I'm going to start looking at comments and stuff probably this evening. I don't have time to do it yet because right off the bat, I filmed, and then I had to edit and post. I had to work on some stuff for the business. I had to post another video. I had to cook breakfast for the Bible study girls. There's still a PDF I have to get out today, and now I'm doing the live. So I just haven't had time to go through my comments, but Jess, I will get back with you. I'm gonna write that down on my notes here. Jessica. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm just like a regular person. I run the business myself. So if you ever see a response, that's me directly. If you ever want to respond or to talk with me, I know there's no messaging here, so you can always email me because I would love to help you guys. I found my 7-year-old cleaning the room at the end of the night after lights out. She couldn't sleep. Very proud. Oh, that's amazing. Good for her. Oh, that's so amazing. Don't have a child myself, but seeing clips of the new kid shows is crazy overstimulating for me. Yeah, super overstimulating. We did terrible with our second. first and second, really, YouTube all the time. They had tablets. Our third child, our oldest two are 13 and he'll be 10 in April. And then our youngest will be 2 in April. No, our middle child will be 10 in May. Our youngest will be 2 in April, and he doesn't watch, we don't let him watch much TV or anything. We try to keep his stimulation down so he's able to focus a lot better. I'm so beyond grateful for you. My home burnt down, lost everything and everyone. Not keeping everything now is so hard after having nothing. You're my inspiration. Thank you so much. Yes, Gemini, I remember you talked about that. I'm so sorry. It's really hard. It's kind of freeing, I guess, in a sense at times, but it's hard. You know, I've shared that I had a follower make me a quilt because I lost my grandma's quilts in my fire, and I was already very minimalish when my house fire happened. So everything that I was keeping was for a reason. Like it was very sentimental to me. So I know what it's like to lose everything and have nothing. I lost my wedding ring. This is a new wedding ring I got after the house fire. Lost my wedding ring, my wedding dress, all the kids' pictures, mementos, everything, nothing from our childhoods. Watching from South Africa, Cape Town. I love your videos. Watching for 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Maureen. Thank you for being here. Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love your videos. Love your channel. Hi from Greece. What time is it in Greece? What do you experience in the membership? The membership, you get at least 20 more videos per month, like short videos, and then you get more access to me. So it like lets me know if you're a member, and I really try to prioritize member member communication so that you have that extra little bit. And I think it's like $5 a month. Melissa, thank you. But my videos are so embarrassing. Stop, Kenna. Everyone watch Kenna's videos and build her up. Love watching your videos. Thank you, Ash. I follow you from Honduras. What time is it there, Jennifer? Thank you so much. Thank you. How do you control consumerism now with your upbringing? I just, well, I live by what I teach you. So SUM, do I have space for it? Am I using it? Can I maintain it? And then the one in, one out. If something comes in, something else goes out. It's actually a little bit of a source of contention for me and my mom specifically because she's very attached to her stuff. So yeah, there are arguments and tiffs, and she will say things passive aggressively to me, but it's okay. She doesn't, people don't realize the hold that their stuff has on them. They're kind of a slave to their stuff. She would be one of those people. And I think growing in my faith has helped a lot. My security, my strength is found in Jesus. It's not found in possessions. Possessions can't make me feel happiness or joy. They can't make me feel security. That's found in my relationship with Jesus. So that helps me a lot, especially in handling my mom. Because for so long, it's hard to stand up to your parents. I've since done that. And she does a lot better now. I mean, in terms of what she brings into my house and the comments that she makes, she still struggles with stuff at her house. That's exactly why I need to get it sorted out now. Less stuff, more rooms for God's goodness. Absolutely. We talked about this at the house that we decluttered this weekend. She said her pastor threw a ball out into the audience and he had his hands like this. And he's like, okay, now toss it back. And he couldn't catch it. He's like, when you have your hands like this, you're not open to the blessings that God's going to give you. You have to have your hands like this, ready to receive. I talk about that all the times. My former boss told me that too. There's a certain capacity. Like if we're at capacity already, we can't receive any more blessings, right? We have to always maintain that margin. I always talk about that margin. North Carolina, I'm about to pretend I'm living in an igloo. Yep, there you go. That's it. Have like 5 things, right? Like just use a few. It's kind of fun too. It's kind of fun to see like, how can I live with so few items? Like people always like, there's no way you wear the same clothes every day. Yes, I do. I wear this sweatshirt anytime I have to leave the house, and I wear that home uniform I posted about in that one video every single day. I have other clothes in my closet, not a lot, but I have some. I just don't need to wear them. I do laundry every day. I can wash this every day and wear it. It's no big deal. Yes, I've got my salad. Oh, my phone's at 10%. Hopefully it doesn't die. And I've got my pasta. I haven't even started eating. This is, like I said, we get HelloFresh, 3 meals a week for 2 of us, and then we divide it in half. So it's like each meal feeds Luke and I twice, once for dinner and once for lunch. You may have already talked about this before, but any advice getting your spouse on board? That episode is coming Friday. Friday's long form video is how to get your spouse and your children on board with your systems, help you clean all this stuff, okay? Iguanas frozen on your morning walk? Ew, in Florida? Yeah, organizers are nice to have. We can't all afford them. Just take it slow. Buy as you can. Buy what's most important, least important, you know, later. Make homemade organizers, okay? Ice on your mailbox in Tampa. Yeah, I'm in Missouri. It's always white and icy here until April. 8 inches of snow. Rachel, where are you at? We're in Missouri. We don't have any snow. You love my videos from India. Thank you so much. What time is it there? Thank you for being here. Unrelated, Melissa, stop. You're so sweet to me. I'm rough today. Like I said, I've been working since 6, but Czech Republic. Oops, sorry. You love my systems in my videos. Thank you so much. What time is it there? This point was discussed in one of the videos, whatever I talked about. India, again, you're on your decluttering journey. Yay, you can do it. I'm watching your live, somewhat new subscriber, I think half a year. Finding the timing was good. It's hard to find Christian mom YouTubers. Thank you so much for being here. A link to your outfit. Is it cotton? Is it this shirt right here? If it's this shirt right here, it's from Aerie. Like the American Eagle Aerie. If it's my home uniform, that's also Aerie, actually. Melissa, you threw away 20 skincare items this weekend. Doesn't that feel good? You're not going to use them. You're overwhelmed caring for your mom with Alzheimer's, dementia, trying to keep your home clean and organized. It's exhausting too. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I'll be praying for you. Focus on the daily 6 though, okay? Just focus on those 6 tasks for now and see how you can do. I know my food's going to be cold before I ever start eating. That's all right. I'm already at 28 minutes and I only wanted to be on here for 30. So we'll see how this goes. Hi from Luke. My husband just commented. What's your suggestions on how to work with a spouse who wants to throw everything out willy-nilly? Okay. Like I said, Friday's long form video, we'll talk about that. Thank you so much for taking time to have a live with us. You're so welcome. What is your name? Found you for the first time. My business is Organized Chaos. On most of my platforms, it's Organized Chaos 4. You can find all of my platforms on my page. They're linked there on my link tree. And my actual name is Audrey. 3 years ago, I retired and went from 4B, 3B, a 4-bed, 3-bath with a 2-car garage to a double wide with a small storage shed. I had to declutter. Was it easy? No. Am I happier? Yes. Amen. Amen, Midwest Katie. Yep. Amen. Love your content. Hi, thank you. How do you, Jonathan, did I cover that? Did you see? I did talk about that. Let me know if you have any more questions about that. Luke, thank you. How do you decide what to throw away? I have ADHD and always worry about keeping something. I feel like I covered that just in case topic. Guys, let me know. Did I cover that just in case topic well enough in my long form videos recently? If not, we can do another topic on it. But I felt like maybe the decluttering, I don't know if it's the decluttering video. I thought I covered it. Let me know if I didn't and I'll post a video about it. Kansas, Maine. Hi, everybody. Can't imagine I'm such a sentimental person. I used to be a lot. And then I realized, you know, the feelings aren't found in the possessions. They're objects. They don't give you love. They don't like all an object does is it holds you in the past. It just keeps you prisoner. It holds you in the past. It keeps you from being present in the now. Like, do I wish my kids were still little? Absolutely. Am I going to hold on to their onesies that I love them in? No, I'm not, because they're grown now and that's okay. And I love them the same. And, I understand that my journey here is not to be frozen in time. It's to move forward. I'm to age and that's okay. Oops. Dang, gonna have to wait on that. Lost job, lost condo. Wait on what? I'm so sorry. Love when you explain clean versus tidy. That was life-changing for me. Yes. Yep. And I can talk about that more too in future videos if you guys want me to. But yes, there's a difference between clean and tidy. There's a difference between decluttering and organizing. There is a time for each. Everything comes in a stage and you have to follow the stages. Do you guys want me to make that a video? Let me know. Do you have a good relationship with your mom? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how much I would say here. We're very different people. My life is the bedrock of my life is Jesus. And so sometimes that makes it a little difficult for relationships when not everyone has that foundation. But yeah, sure. Do you believe in buying some name brand? Do you believe in buying some brand specific purchase, or do you like the quality of the product best? It depends. Like for instance, you know those Viva paper towels? I'm very big. I like the Viva, so I buy the Viva. My husband really likes Charmin toilet paper, so we buy Charmin. You know, I buy a lot of great value stuff though from Walmart. Yeah, I think sometimes I go for brand name if it's better, but I can usually tell the difference. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Julie. I've decluttered my house and now it all just sits in a huge pile taking up half my kitchen because I feel like I can sell it. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not the person to ask because I don't believe that there's ever a reason to hold on to items. Can you sell it? Maybe. Will you sell it? Probably not. Is it taking up space in your mind and in your house? Absolutely. Is the cost that it's of the space it's taking up, is that more than the cost you'll receive in the items? Definitely. I would just get rid of it. I would donate it. What if someone found, you know, the shoes at a Goodwill and they were like thrilled because they could afford them, right? Like just think of what it could do for someone else. British Columbia, Canada, hello. What in-person store do you get your organizers from? I don't. I typically get all mine on Amazon because I don't shop. Like I don't go to stores and shop or anything. Game Fiat. I don't know what that means. Hallelujah. Goodwill has baskets and bins a lot. There you go. What if your kid and your parents and siblings don't want to do the 610 list? Okay, we will cover that on Friday too, okay? You'll love my glasses. Thank you. These are Zennies. I tried your basket system for the last week. I'm surprised at how effective it was. Amen. Yes, it works. Hi from India again. Rachel. I know. What's Luke up to? Good afternoon. I'm new here from Houston, Texas. Beginner declutter. Yes. Have I posted a beginner video, guys? Should I post one? Let me know. We're at 33 minutes. We're way past when I wanted to end. Son is like that, wants to throw everything away. Yeah. It's definitely with the times, you know, so our parents or grandparents, great-grandparents lived through the Great Depression, put a lot of stock in their possessions because it took so much of their income to afford those possessions. As we get older, things get cheaper, money is more readily available, possessions are very toss and, you know, buy and sell constantly, right? They lose their value a lot, so we just don't hold on to the possessions like people used to, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Love your channel. Thank you. Watching from the UK. Thank you so much. Thank you. How do you organize for people with executive functioning issues? Oh, yeah, did we not talk about that? Let me write that down. Let's do a video on that. Executive functioning issues. Yeah, let's do a video on that. I feel like we've talked about it. We might not have, but I have a lot of tips. Okay, we'll do a long form video on that. Hi, Emily. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much, Denver. Okay. Melissa, you think you'll donate it and need it later. Okay, you won't. There is a phenomenon. What is it called? Oh, it's not going to come to me. I've done a video on it before, or I think it's on my membership page, isn't it, guys? Oh, I cannot think of it. I'm trying to think how I can work that into a future video. It's really important, but essentially, your brain, it's confirmation bias. And what it is your brain is So you get rid of a million things every single day. You throw away a ton of stuff. You throw away a cup, a receipt, whatever. You throw away stuff all the time. Your brain doesn't remember those things. Your brain only remembers the ones it wants you to remember. You got rid of a mug and then you wanted the mug a month later. Those instances are happening all the time. You're just not realizing it, okay? Confirmation bias says that your brain is going to make sure you remember the one instance where you needed something and didn't have it. Because do those times come up? Sure. But can we actually move on without them? Absolutely. So that confirmation bias is really important to acknowledge and to work through. Like I said, I have a video on my membership page, but more often than not, you didn't actually need the item. Your brain's just remembering that one item and it's sticking with you. You could go without it. Yay, Angela, Angels for Joy. Thank you for being here. How to start the decluttering journey. Yeah, let's do a beginner decluttering. I don't know if we really have done that. We'll do a beginner decluttering video. We'll do long form. Sorry, wait on becoming a member. That's okay. You can be a member whenever you want to. Yes, more clean versus tidy. Yes. Okay, let's do the stages. We'll do a long form on stages of a home. Okay. Clean versus tidy. Like I told my husband the other day, I'm like, I have such good content with the clean versus tidy and the declutter versus organizing. Sometimes the videos don't really take off. And so people miss so much good info. So make sure you're checking my page for all my videos. Yes, yay, I'm on live. I need to get off though. My phone's at 5% and I'm at 37 minutes. I was trying to just do 30 minutes. Yep. Okay, I'll do that, guys. Donating your clothes, but some things from the condo you really need to make money on. Okay, then you need to start posting right away, like it's your job, right? You need to get on eBay, you need to get on Facebook, all the places. Beginner video will do. Oh my gosh, what am I having? I know I haven't taken a bite. It's a side salad, and then this, I said I do the HelloFresh where you we do 3 meals a week and for 2 people, and my husband and I will split each meal. So we each eat it for dinner the night before, and then we eat it for lunch the next day. This is, it has chicken with it, but we ate the chicken last night. It was like Italian chicken spaghetti thing. I'm not sure. Deal with regret when you donate the things. Again, that's like confirmation bias. Just got my closet organized, so nice to open the door. What a sigh of relief. Yay, amen. Keep going. Thank you, guys. Friday, will you be available to all or only members on Friday? I don't think I'm going live Friday. Thursday, I'm going live, right? Whatever the post said. And I will be doing member-only lives. Yeah, so if you have questions and you're a member, we'll do member-only lives, but I'll let you know when those are. What do you think about upgrading smartphone electronic equipment frequently? Because every year there's a new launch. I don't. I only start to upgrade when my device is lagging, like when there's a quality issue, like you can tell it's starting to wear down. Video, can you do videos to go through monthly calendar when you release? I can. I used to, and then sometimes they took off, sometimes they didn't, so I stopped. I absolutely can. Started yesterday, the uniform rule for your kids. Oh, how's it going so far? You liking it? Let me know. Keep me posted. Let me know in the comments of my future videos how that goes for you, or next week on our lives. Years ago, you lost your house and still have the mindset that we may not have the money again, even though it's 15 years ago. That's tough. That is so tough. Yeah, it's your brain just adapts, and you know, it really looks for that comfort and security, but yeah, you'll get through it. Just seeing your live. Oh, thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. Little feet. Yeah, it was getting loud there for a second. I was afraid he was gonna barge in on me. Talk to me like I know nothing. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Because I always assume like you've seen all of my content and you're with you're with me where I'm at. I forget. I got to take it slow. Let's take a step back. Even if I'm repeating myself, not everybody sees everything. Okay, we're just about, my phone's just about to die. Donating versus yard sale. Always donate. Yard sale is not worth it. It takes so much of your money, so much of your time. No, not money. So much of your time, so much of your energy. It's such a pain, such a hassle. You got to deal with everything that's left over. Don't do it. Yay. Thank you, Stacy. Okay. I'm going to try to answer a couple more questions. I make my house sparkling clean with a busy routine. It goes back like what it was before. What can I do? I have 3 kids under 8. Don't try sparkling. Try tidy over clean. Do my daily 6, okay? Just do the daily 6. The 6-10 list. You can do it. Thank you so much. My ring on my finger. My fingers are really fat. That's my ring. It's a lab created diamond. I'm not a millionaire, but it's just what I could afford after the house fire. Oh, good, Rach. Okay, I will do that. What do you use to record the videos on YouTube? My phone, and I don't even know what it is. 14, 15, I think it's a 14. Like I said, I don't upgrade when there's an upgrade. I only upgrade when my phone starts to need it. Okay, I got through all the chat. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Remember my schedule. We're cutting into it. 1:30. What happens at 1:30? Post subscriber and member videos. I got to get my member and my subscriber videos out to you guys. You guys pay money for that. I got to get those out. Really pretty. Oh, thank you. Yep. It's just a lab created diamond. Okay. Yep. I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to eat my meal. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I will be back live. Whatever my post says on my page, I think it says Thursday. I'm not sure. I think it says Thursday at 7 Central. You guys let me know. Yeah, upcoming videos. Let's recap really quick. We've got declutter versus organize, clean versus tidy. So the stages of keeping your home up, that's a video. Beginning decluttering, that's a video. Executive functioning, that's a video. All right, we'll do all those. My phone's at 2%. Bye, guys. Love you so much.